Hey y'all, it's Pixel, and welcome back to another episode. Huh? Welcome back to another episode of Plants vs. Zombies. I'm sorry for that sudden end last time where I just, said my computer's. My gosh, what is going on here? I'm sorry for that sudden end last time where I just said my computer's screwing up, I need to go, but hopefully, I mean, from what I'm seeing here, it hasn't exactly fixed, but you know what, I'm gonna try my best and just go for it. Wanna buy an extra seed slot? It'll cost you $750, but you'll be... Go away. my my editing software just said, hey, yeah, you can buy an extra seed slot. And, alright, and hey, when you save up to 5,000, I'll sell you the 8th seed slot upgrade. Check you later. But my game is running like crap right now, and I do not know why. Let me try something. Hold on. Alright, I'm sorry about that. I needed to relaunch my game. But hopefully it should be good now. I think the cherry bomb would probably be better for this level. Now, as you can see, there are a lot more graves coming in, and they're starting to infect the lanes that, or the columns that we put the puff shrooms on. Is that a problem? Yes and no. Now, you may be wondering, how is it yes and no? Well, we have the Grave Buster. Now, I won't be able to show it off perfectly until a little bit more into the level, because I need to get basic defenses set up so we can just, survive. But as soon as I get basic defenses set up, and I get all the sun production just going at a decent speed, everything should be pretty okay. So, this is what I mean by not really. The Grave Buster can take away graves and give you money for them. Isn't that swell? It sure is, because these things are annoying and I don't like them, and I guess, why did I let you get past, and why did I waste 50 sun there? Why did I place down a fume shroom? You're just going to be able to eat it anyways. Never mind, I actually got that. That was nice. Oh my gosh, I am not doing that good right now. Like, I thought I would start getting spastic, not in World 2. World 2 is pretty simple. It's actually one of my favorite worlds to just sit down and play. It's a fun world, but, this game gets difficult really fast, and I guess I thought it got difficult a little bit after this. But the main thing you gotta worry about in World 2 is just having the sun production good. Because if you don't have a good sun production going, then you're really screwed. I have Hypno Shroom in every lane. Granted, this one is meh. That one is a meh placement, but whatever. And of course, the one with the meh placement is the one that gets the screen door. Fantastic. Ah, man, I was close. That actually works out fine. Wow. Sun production is going well. I think I'm fairly set in stone for this level. Especially since I'm almost at the end of the road. But later lawns, you will definitely see that they're very spastic and very random. And not, like, calm and collected like this. Like, unlike this. Like, later on, you will definitely see more spastic lawns like this. Like, random placements of plants having, like, puff shrooms in not every lane. Like this, having like walnuts planted in weird places, not having a pea shooter in every lane. Now, one thing that I don't like is that, oh, I guess it won't happen in this level. I was about to say that in later levels, graves will actually come up and try to murder you like that, but I guess it won't happen in this level. But because it's the 4th level, we get a special item. Just like we got the shovel in the last world, we get the Suburban Almanac. Keeps track of all plants and zombies you encounter. Now, this can be a very, very useful tool. And you can actually see, a little bit of a spoiler, sleeps during the day. You can see the cost, the recharge time, so you can see that, hey, the potato mine recharge is slow, the cherry bomb recharge is very slow. Like, everything in the night so far recharges fast. You can see pretty much everything, and, like, you can see toughness, damage, sun production, firing speed, range, specials, if they do have them, like the Gravebuster. And the zombies, you can see, like, every single zombie. Toughness, toughness medium, toughness medium, toughness high. You can see speed. You can see weaknesses if they do have them. And you can see that the screen door toughness is high, basically the same as a Buckethead. It's interesting, and I recommend looking through it every now and then. Ever play a game called Whack-A-Zombie? It's just like hunting square bows. I still can't read. You know, those furry little rodents that dig holes in your lawn? Yeah, just like that. But instead of square bows, it's zombies. And instead of a shovel, it's a mallet. And instead of me, it's you! You may be saying, why is Crazy Dave doing this to us? He's actually helping us. He gave us this mallet. This is a fun game, and just overall, one of my personal favorites. There's probably my favorite or second favorite. Walnut bowling is also pretty fun. But whacking those zombies sometimes gives you sun, which you can use for grave busters. You can use them for cherry bombs. But one thing that you can do, if you don't like aiming, you can just click as fast as you can and just move your mouse around, because you'll eventually get all the zombies sooner or later. But I find that somewhat cheap. And if you have a slow mouse or a trackpad, this could be a little bit harder. I personally am playing on a personal computer, a PC, a desktop, so I'm using a regular mouse. Also, one thing that my mouse has is the ability to just, like, put macros. But I won't be using the macros because I think that's a bit cheap. But it's still fun to just go in and murder all these zombies easily. Also, as you can see, the cone heads take 2 hits. The regular zombies take 1. It can get pretty chaotic if, like, a ton of zombies are just coming up, but overall, it's really, really fun. I love this minigame so much. Also, bucket heads take 3 instead of 2, like the cone head. Also, zombies move faster in the minigame than they do regularly. Final wave, it basically just brings in a zombie in each one. Now, one thing I will be doing, actually, is just, grave busting as much as I can to get as much money as possible, because there's a good money grinding level if you really want to just get money. So after this last one, I will be collecting the new plant. And this is amazing. The Hypno Shroom makes a zombie fight for you. It's pretty nice. And from the home screen, you can just click to view. But you cannot get any info on a zombie that you have not fought yet. Even though it's right here, not encountered yet, you cannot get any info on this. Yeah, I think that's the best lawn I can come up with. The football zombie is a pain. I'm not going to lie. If you don't have, like, a one-hit plant, like a cherry bomb or a potato mine, which I do not have, or technically a Hypno Shroom, which actually is probably one of the best plants for this level, it can get a little wacky. Also, I should mention, the Almanac is able to be viewed at any point in any level by just pausing and going to view Almanac. It's kind of like the Tacticam in Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle, but it's not as useful because you can't see, like, exact ranges and everything. It's not as in-depth. It's more like a, okay, I just forgot what this one zombie can do. Or I forgot what this one plant that I brought in can do. So you just go in, are like, okay, it can do this. Was that a waste? Probably. Do I really care? Not really, because I'm an idiot. Now this is the football zombie. And I'm fairly certain if you just go in here... No, you can't just see it. Maybe after it gets hit. But this is what it does. Basically, once a zombie eats the Hypno Shroom, it will turn around and fight for you instead of against you. And maybe since I defeated it, I actually wasn't sure. So that was interesting to me, just seeing that it won't show up. Also, this one only has one wave, so that's kind of nice. But the Hypno Shroom recharges slowly, and it's not fun to have a slow recharging plant. But you know what? It's fine. And don't think, like, later in the game, these early game plants, like the walnut or the cherry bomb, are going to become, like, obsolete. Pretty much every single plant does not become obsolete. It just... like, most plants don't even become outclassed, like, ever. They're... like, overall, no matter what plant you use, they're very, very balanced. This is a Scaredy Shroom. It has a long-range shooter that... it is a long-range shooter that hides when enemies get near it. This is a very good plant. And as you can see, this is the football zombie. But you can actually see the plant even though you haven't used it yet, because it's on your side. You can tell when I hesitate. You can really tell when I hesitate. Oh! I didn't think that's how Graves would act in 2-7. Jeez. I'm glad I went for the Gravebuster instead of the Cherry Bomb, I guess. But, like, that one back there and these two are definitely the ones that I'm most scared of. But the Scaredy Shroom has the same range as a pea shooter and a repeater and a snow pea, and it's very good. But as you saw, it hides when enemies get near, which I'll show off in a bit, but I've actually got to be right back. Alright, I'm back. But as soon as all your sun production is done, I recommend planting down Scaredy Shrooms in the back. But I really need to get these graves out of the way. There's only 2 lanes that I can get full Puff Shroom defense. if you can't tell already, I'm a strategic type of person. Like, with the games that I play, it's very apparent. I play Mario and Rabbids, I play Plants vs. Zombies. I've played quite a bit of Fire Emblem. I'm a very strategic type of person. But Scaredy Shroom is the longest range mushroom. I don't even think it's tied for the longest range. I think it just is. Which is pretty nice. So, if you were considering maybe using the Scaredy Shroom, it's worth it just for that reason, I would say. Just being the longest range mushroom in the game. But now that we're getting our sun production very, very well equipped for different plants, I will be just going full force and planting down as much defense as possible with fume shrooms, scaredy shrooms, all of that. So you know my strategies. I think starting this episode, I can try and speed up the video to see how it is. It's probably not perfect, but you know what? I think for levels that have more than one wave, I will speed up past the first wave. Unless I haven't shown off the new plants. I think that's probably a good idea. Yeah, let's try that out. Speed up starts now. You know what? I have an idea. I'll slow down at the final wave so you guys can experience it in its full glory. Having that right there, and oh my gosh. Having the very chaotic just chowdown of zombies just going at each other. Or Plants vs. Zombies going at each other. Usually the waves don't last that... Usually the final waves, if you have a pretty decent defense, don't last that long. But Ice Shroom will be shown off next episode. So, thank you all for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you all again in the next episode. Take care.